people to show up. I'm gonna put away a few of my things right now while I wait for someone to show up. I'm just putting away some weights, you know. Some weights. Putting away some weights. Just putting away some weights. People show up. All right, one more to go, and I'm cleaned up from the workout. Yeah. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Nobody out there yet. Okay, that's fine. I was just putting away some of my weight equipment. It's a workout in itself, you know. How are you doing tonight? I just put away a bunch of my weights from my workout. It's a little bit of a workout in itself, 315, and then I put away about 4 big dumbbells on the rack. My last workout until I turn 57 tomorrow. Did a nice little upper body workout. Yeah, I'm going to go in and eat in a few minutes, so I'm just doing a quick live stream. What did the soul person out there watching, what did you work on? Did you work out tonight? Tonight an off night? I ended up getting it in. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. I'm late doing not late. Taxes have to be done by the 15th, and I was just finishing up my taxes. And unfortunately, the printer we had was giving me a hard time, but it did work. I ended up sending the files, my tax files, to my lady's phone, and we ended up doing it that way. I hate tax time. I hate it. Hate it so much. I ended up owing our great governor here, that's being sarcastic, Maura Healey, $140. You know, last year I owed her $800. Hello, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? Scottish Fitness, how are you doing? You're getting stronger. I see. And congratulations at the Arnold. I watched that. Bean Fitness, it's a great channel. I have one of his shirts. He was nice to send me one of his shirts. McBean Scottish Fitness. I've been playing a lot of Scottish music. You can't hear? Oh, okay, that's fine. Thank you for showing up, though. Can you hear me now at all? No? Oh, yeah, you can't because you're at work, but thank you for showing up. If you can't hear me, but if you can, it's my last workout until I turn 57 tomorrow. The big 5'7". It's not that big of a milestone, but hello, how you doing there? Sorry, I got to get so close I can't see. It's Froggy. It's Froggy VR. How you doing, buddy? Did you work out tonight? Tonight I did my last workout till I turn 57 tomorrow. I'll probably do deadlifts tomorrow, maybe not though. Maybe it'll be, I don't know if it'll even be Sunday. I got to do deadlifts, so next. I just did a good workout. I did flat bench. I did 2 sets of just 45 pounds of the bar to warm up. Oh, first of all, what I did is I do flies first with some 25-pound dumbbells, flies and dumbbells, and a couple of sets of those. And then I go right to the bar for 42 sets of 45 pounds. And then I usually do well, I always do 135, do a bunch of reps for 2 sets. And then I'll do, who else is on there? 3 people. Okay. Then I'll do I'll go right to 225 for 5, 2 sets of 5 or 6. It depends on how I feel. Then I go up to 315 for a double. And those are my warm-up sets. Then I went up to 355. I hadn't gone that heavy in a couple of months. I did 3 reps with that. Last one was a long pause. And then I went up to 360. I got it all on video. I did a double, a little pause, a little bit of a less of a pause, but I paused the second rep. And then I went down to 315 and I got that for 7, pausing the last rep. Then I did dumbbell curls. I went right up the rack. I started off with 25-pound dumbbells to 30s to 50s. Then I tried out the 70s for the first time, kind of a sloppy set of 5. Pretty funny video. You got to watch it. Pretty funny video. And then I went to did a real good set with 50s for 13 reps. And that's it. That's all I did. That's all I really need to do. I feel pretty pumped up right now, you know. Pretty pumped up. Got a pretty good workout in, you know. Not bad for 57. Might as well just say I'm 57. But that's about it. I was working down in the basement today. I'm remodeling everything down there. I've already got the bathroom done, completely done. I remodeled that completely, all the way from putting the drywall up, ceiling, shower, toilet. I didn't do the shower or the toilet. We hired somebody to do that. I'm not a plumber. I am more of a painter, some carpentry, and very good at drywall. And I did that complete bathroom just about, except for, like I said, for the plumbing. And now I'm redoing the laundry room. I redid another room down there for my grandson, Luxon. I redid his room. It was a mess. Someone who didn't know how to paint tried to paint it. You know how that turns out. You can hold it. Anybody can hold a paintbrush, but to know how to paint, it's a trade like anything else. Yeah, that's about it tonight. Tomorrow's my birthday, 57, like I said. I'm getting ready for, it's going to be, I think it's May 17th competition. It's going to be the Can-Am Championship, which is the American Canadian Championship on the 17th, powerlifting in Brattleboro, Vermont. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, I'll be doing the Can-Am. That stands for Canadian American. A lot of people come down from Quebec. I get a lot of friends that they're French-speaking Canadians, very nice people, very strong, very committed to lifting. But that's going to be fun. I've done that one several times. Geez, I can't count how many times I've done it. Well, I can. I think I've done it. This will be the 4th time or 3rd time or something like that. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, the first time I did it, let's see, was about 3 or 4 years ago, and then I've been doing it every year since then. Yep. Did it last year. Yeah, I did it last year. So this is going to be the 4th time, I believe. 4th time. And I hope, my big goal is going to be to beat my total, which was 1455 at the last one. That's my total for the 55 to 59 class. That's also an APA Federation record. Beat my own record there. And I hope to beat my own squat record, which was 523.6. The last one I did, they had kilogram plates, and I'm just giving you the weight in pounds. So, of course, it's not going to be a perfect square pound, you know. It's going to, it's not going to give you a even number is what I'm saying. Uh, got one guy left on board. Looks like it's a slow night. People do things on Friday night. It's okay. I understand, you know. Slow night. It's okay. I'm not going to be on here long. So I want to beat that record. I plan on squatting first. I'm going to open up with just a humble 460, something like that. And then I'm going to go right for the record, which my record was, I'm going to go for, no, I didn't stop drinking to become a weightlifter. I was able to become a weightlifter because I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking because we have a term in there. Every time not every time, but whenever I break out in handcuffs when I drink. I break out in handcuffs. I end up getting arrested. I got sober over 10 years ago. I got sober over 10 years ago in a little town. My last drink was under the guise of the West Frankfort police, which let me have 2 shots more. I hadn't quite made up my mind yet. Thank God they didn't let me out of that West Frankfort jail. I had a warrant in 2 other counties. And the thing was, one of the warrants was a felony warrant, a class 4 felony, which is not really that serious. It's one of the lowest. No, I'm sorry, class 3. The lowest one is a class 4 in Illinois. So I had second to the lowest. They didn't want to come and extradite me from West Frankfort because it was over 2 hours away. Then I had this little misdemeanor in the next county over that for writing a bad check, like under 100. They came and got me. So Richland County, where I had the felony warrant, they had the 1 county rule. If I got brought in 1 county over from, they'd come and get me. So thank God they didn't let me out of there. I wasn't ready to quit then when I first went in. It took a little while for my head to clear up and decide that's what I wanted, you know. So I'm glad I got arrested. Isn't that weird how I say that these days? I'm grateful that I got arrested. I don't know what would have happened to me if I didn't. No idea. But I did, and then I stayed sober. I got out, ended up getting out, got arrested January 11th of 2015. I've been alcohol dependent. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm always going to be alcohol dependent if I drink it. Do a little research, Jason. All you got to do is Google alcoholic. We have a saying: 1 is too many, and 1,000's not enough. If I have that first drink, it sets up what they call the phenomenon of craving. They call it the phenomenon, which means unexplainable. They can't explain it. Now, this is going back to 1939 when the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous was first published. Yeah, okay. All right, Jason. So wasn't I. I also was a heroin addict, an alcoholic. I don't know if, see, they always have this argument in these recovery. In recovery, there's always an argument. You have the old schoolers that say you're recovered as long as you don't use again. And then you have the new schoolers and some of the old schools that'll argue that say you're always one, because if you pick up that first one, you'll end up back where you were again. I injected that shit, man. I think I tried the foil a couple of times. I shot up everything you can think of, brother. Ain't no glamour to my story, bro. No glamour at all. I drank mouthwash if I didn't have alcohol too. No glamour at all, brother. No glamour. I went right down to hell. Yeah, I know what hell looks like. You know. I know what hell is all about, man. Yep. Yeah, that's great. You got to get off of that stuff when you can, though. I was on methadone, and I was never in the methadone program or prescribed it, but a girlfriend I had, this was back in Broward County during the days when they subscribed everything in Broward, down in the pill mill days. Broward County, that's where I was living, Palm Beach County, Broward County. She was getting, I think, 240 milligrams. 200, no, wait a minute. Yeah, she was getting 240 pills, and those days it was the 40 milligram biscuits. She was getting the 40 milligram biscuits, so I got hooked on those things for a couple of years, man. I was taking two 40s a day sometimes. Yeah, that's good, Jason. You want to get off of that. Yeah, do it how you can, but it's a I find the methadone was harder for me to get off of than the heroin. But you know how I got off of it? I got locked up, and I got the free state rehab, which they give you blood pressure, take your blood pressure, and give you aspirin. That's it. They didn't have the Suboxone back then. They had it though. They did have the Suboxone when I got sober, but I didn't really have a big opioid habit when I moved to Illinois. I moved to Illinois back in 2000 and I'd say 11. So I was there for 4 years. I didn't have a huge opioid addict because they had pretty much cut down on prescribing it there, and also a bag of heroin was $30 a piece for what was it, for just one? You know, it was $30, man. So sometimes more than that, and you didn't know what you get. So it wasn't even really worth it there. So I pretty much switched to doing a little bit of meth and a lot of drinking. So it was mostly drinking. Yeah, I enjoyed it also. Then I had that same girlfriend. She was on hospice. She had fooled the hospice to thinking she was dying of cancer. They finally caught up to her after 9 months when she started getting better on hospice. But she was getting a whole shitload of Dilaudids, those the big 8 milligram Dilaudids, and I was doing those for a while down in Illinois. So I got a little bit of a habit with those. But I'll tell you, there's a whole lot of drinking though, boy, and it's definitely no better than anything else. Drinking's no better than anything else. I'll tell you, I got in more trouble with drinking. Yeah, I did it for a while, Did it for a while. Yeah, there's no glamour in it. Yeah, I was a heavy drinker, boy. I'd wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning hitting a bottle of vodka if I had one. Getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, wondering how I'm going to get that next drink, and I'd go steal some if I didn't have the money. Yeah, I got out. I got sober, like I said, January 11th, 2015. The West Frankfort cop let me take two plugs off of a bottle of vodka. I'll never forget it, man. They're nicest cops in the world. I told them right off the bat, I'm not going to give you any problems. I just, I really need to change. I told them about the warrants in 2 counties. They let me smoke, a couple of, they even gave me they had a pack of Newports, one of the guys, and he gave me a Newport to smoke. Now, I'd like to if I saw them right now, boy, I'd thank them to the moon and back. Yeah. I also got to thank the arresting officer that arrested me for the meth. That was the felony I went to prison for 8 months for. I was at a campground and I had, let me think. I think I had 2 years of sobriety. You could tell my whole face and everything. My body had changed. I started working out and everything, pretty much. Because I didn't start working out until I was almost 48, really, except a little bit when I was in prison, the weights were welded. So I could say that, yeah. I was 47. Got really serious into it when I was in my late 40s. But yeah, I saw him at a campground. I think I was 49 years old, a couple of years of sobriety. And he was in the campsite like 2 next to mine, and he saw me, and I shook hands with him. My battery's starting to die. I shook hands with him. I thanked him for arresting me. I said, "You probably saved my life." I said, "I'd like to thank you, sir." And we shook hands and we talked a little bit. He said, "Man, you look like a completely different person." He goes, "Boy, I'm glad you got sober." I said, "I'm doing great, sir. Thank you very much again. I'm glad. I know nobody's ever thanked you for arresting you, but I'm thanking you." Yeah, I know how it is, man. I know how it is. Ray, almost on a daily basis, he comments on one of my videos. or I often put a post up on Facebook honoring him. I got his picture right here if you want to. Actually, I'll just carry this whole thing over here with me, right? All right, here we go. All right, there's Ray right there. See there? That's Ray. That's during the, I think that's the 1979, or it could be the 84 Britain's Strongest Man competition. Yep. I'm going to put more pictures of Ray up here. I really like him. He sent me his ebook, Life Inside the In and Out of the Iron Game or something like that. I read it like 3 times. He works out like I do. I learned a lot from him. Yeah, I learned a lot from him. He never did any programs or anything. He did the old school pyramids, you know, just on how he felt, how his body felt. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great book. Just Google his name. It's a sale. It's on Amazon. Yeah, I got a copy of it. Yeah, I might read it again. It's good reading, you know. Incredible guy, incredible. Yeah, yeah. We've been, even when I was off Facebook for 3 years, I had Ray's email address, and I often emailed him when we talked on email. Yeah. You know what? Let me screenshot that. I screenshot it so I don't forget. I will definitely tell him. Sheena was asking for him. I just screenshotted the name and everything. Yep. That is fantastic. Yeah, he is such a great guy. He's helped me so much. Especially he's been with me since the beginning. Yeah, we became friends on Facebook since I started really lifting. You know, pretty much. 10 years. Yep. Nope. No relapses here. None. Nope. 10 years. January 11th is my date. 2015. Not even a puff off a joint, and I don't even I don't crave anything. Yeah, I don't crave it anymore. I love my life the way it is. I've broken over 40 different records in 2 different federations in powerlifting. I have been inducted into the APA Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's only in my I only started lifting in my I only started powerlifting in my early 50s, 51. That's me getting inducted right there. Right there. I also am in that's a Vince Anelli right there. He's got his own little Hall of Fame of legends, and I'm also in. He's included me in that. I was very grateful. Yeah, I'll have to put the website on my YouTube channel for that. There's a lot of legends in there, and he's included me, and we become fast friends. Me and Larry Pacifico. You know, Larry. You know what Larry told me? If you're there, Beanie, or I'll call it Sheena. Sheena. You know what he told me? He told me Larry Pacifico told me that that Ray Nobel was his toughest competitor in powerlifting. They competed each other one time, and he said he was very tough. But Ray in his book says he planned on coming in second because nobody could beat Larry in powerlifting at that time. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, you should. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Ray, boy, he was. I'm glad you brought him up, man. He was a 3 iron sport superstar. He was the lightest competitor in the excuse me, in the 1979 and 1984. Hey, what's up? Keeping it real, baby. Yeah, he was the lightest competitor in the world, in the Britain's Strongest Man, and you can look it up on YouTube. He's on YouTube, both of them. 1979, 1984, Britain's Strongest Man. I think that might have been. That was like. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, that was pretty much after he was powerlifting. Hi, sweetheart. There's my lady right there. Love you. Oh, really? I'm gonna let me screenshot that if you see it flash, so I can let him know about this. You know. Love you too. I'm almost done here with my live stream, sweetheart. Gonna eat. Thank you for everything. You've been a blessing in my life completely. Yeah, definitely, Jason. You can do it. You know, I've been there, so I know how you feel. I was on a shitload of methadone, and it sucks, and a shitload of, without coming off of it either, except for that old jailhouse rehab. Yeah, that's my. Hey, how you doing, Iron Reaper? It's only getting hot now, and my battery's gonna die. Yeah, I'll definitely mention you. I definitely will. That's for sure. Yep, that's for sure, buddy. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, she's my soulmate, you know. She is my soulmate. It's a blessing that we met. We've been together over 2 years now. Yeah, you have a good one, Jason. I'll be on live probably. I try to do one for my birthday. If you ever want to talk, I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm on Facebook under Allan Greenson, also Allan. There's 3 different ones on there. You'll find the latest one. The latest one. I had 2 of them that are dead accounts, you know. Yeah, 2 Facebook accounts that I can't get back into again. Doing live. Yeah, yeah, definitely do some live. Yeah, have a good one, Jason. God bless. God bless. I'm glad that you're doing good, man. Hey, Josh, how you doing, buddy? Good night tonight. Just did my last workout till I turned 57. 55 for a triple, 360 for a double. Not my gone any heavier than 350. Time I worked out was 350 for 5. I hadn't gone any heavier than that in a couple of months, you know. Sometimes at my age, it's not good to go heavy all the time. Then I'll start doing singles for a little while, and then I'll go back down and start doing more reps, you know. It's not good to go super heavy and do singles all. When I was younger, I could do it, you know. I could do singles all the time. Yeah, definitely will. I'll let you know. Yep, I will let you know. And yeah, I love Scotland. I am Highland Scotchman. My DNA shows up as Scandinavian from there. I'll have to do it. I'll have my sister did one, and that's what it came up. But I am Highland Scotch. I have my ancestry back to Scotland. Actually, my great, I don't know how many greats it would have been in the early 1800s, was the second ranked Highland Games